Hello all, welcome back to our YouTube channel, The Concept Coach, where learning becomes understanding. As part of the UPSC CSE previous year question paper analysis, today we will discuss from the question number 26 to 30 from the 2026 paper set A. Now let us start with the 26th question. Here the question is asking like which of the following with reference to the Indian state are not correct. We have to find out the not a correct statement among these three given statement. Now let us discuss about the statement number one. Uttara Pradesh shares its boundary with the highest number of other Indian states. This is correct because Uttara Pradesh have sharing the border with 8 states and 1 union territory in India. Those states are, one is Himachal Pradesh, second one is Haryana, third one is Uttarakhand, next Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Chhattisgarh. One more state is Jharkhand. So these are the 8 states which is sharing with the Uttara Pradesh, and one union territory, that is Delhi. So this statement number one is correct, but we need wrong statement, not a correct statement. Next, we will move to the second statement. Here, Rajasthan shares the longest international border among all Indian states. This is a wrong statement because West Bengal in our state is sharing longest international borders. Longest international border because it is sharing border with Bangladesh, Bhutan, and as well as Nepal, and it is almost nearly 2400 kilometers border is sharing by West Bengal. So this is more than the Rajasthan. So this is second statement also wrong statement. Second statement is wrong statement and first statement is correct statement. Next, coming to the third statement, Sikkim is the only state that shares its boundary with just one other Indian state. This is again wrong statement because we have Meghalaya also. We have Meghalaya also sharing only one, sharing the border only with one states, that is with Assam. So the third statement and second statement, both statements are wrong statements. So option C is the correct explanation for the 26th question. Next, we will move on to the 27th question. Here the question is given as which of the following statement with regard to the arrival of Amur falcons at Doyang Lake in Nagaland each year from the Mongolia is or correct. So here the question is about the Amur falcon. Amur falcon, it is a one of the migratory bird, international migratory bird. It is inhabited in Mongolia. It is starting. It will start this journey from the Mongolia. Okay, so these birds will come to Doyang Lake in every year, which is in Nagaland of our Indian state from Mongolia. So now we will study the three statements given here. The statement number one is it showcases how sustainable local conservation efforts can contribute to arrival and protection of international migratory bird. And coming to second statement, it reflects the global success of advanced tracking technology that guide migratory bird back to their stopover site. This statement number two is wrong because the tracking technology which used by the scientists to track their traveling journey, not to guide the journey. So scientists have tagged these trackers to three types of trackers to this migratory bird to analyze to study their traveling, their journey, but not to guide their stopover stations. So the statement number two is wrong. And coming to the statement number three, it contains that Amur falcons have adapted to permanent residency in India due to favorable habitat changes. Here in this option, there is one key term, that is permanent residency. This is wrong because these birds just came to Nagaland to stay up to few weeks, 2 to 3 weeks only. So permanent residency is a wrong statement here. And coming to, we have to know one more thing. In Nagaland, these birds local name is Eninum. Eninum is the local name for these birds in Nagaland. Eninum meaning mm, mysterious creature. Okay, previously they have encountered by hunting, but by awareness campaigns, and also by involvement of the forest department, by involvement of the NGOs, by community literacy people. These due to these reasons, they have conserved. They started to conservation efforts to which contributes arrival and protection of the international migratory bird, that is Amur Falcons. Okay, so only one statement is correct. So option A is the correct explanation. Option A is the correct explanation for the question number 27. Now we will move on to the 28th question. Here it is given as, which among the following is or are the objectives of the Rainfed Area Development Initiative under the National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture. Here, first of all, we want to know what is rain-fed area. Rain-fed area is nothing but the agriculture in specific area which is purely depend on the rainfall, not on irrigations, not on other factors. So that area is called rain-fed area. Then why we need to develop this rain-fed area, and what program we need to take this initiative? That is the program National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture. National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture. This is the one program which comes under the National Action Plan on Climate Change. So NMSA is one of the program under NAPCC, and RAD means Rainfed Area Development is one component under the NMSA. This is the background which we must know to attempt this question. Now, coming to the statement number one, encouraging monoculture in rainfed area. This is not the goal of rainfed area development, because here the key term involves monoculture. This is not the aim of rainfed area development. The main focus area of rainfed development is diversification of crops, because the main area is to protect the farmers from the loss of their investment. So that how can we achieve that? Due to the diversified crops along with poultry, along with livestock, along with horticulture, along with agroforestry. I think you all know about what is poultry, what is livestock, what is horticulture, and what is agroforestry and all. So now let us move to the second statement, which is increasing rice cultivation in irrigated regions. This is also wrong statement, because here involving the irrigation regions. This is wrong. And one more thing, it is focusing on only rice cultivation. This is also wrong, because it is focusing on diversified crops. So the statement 1 and statement 2 are wrong statements. And coming to this 3, enhancing productivity and minimizing climatic risks through integrating farming systems. This is the correct statement. Just now we are discussed that is the main focus area is diversified crops, so that we can increase the productivity of farmers by using the integrated farming systems. So those are poultry, livestock, horticulture, agroforestry, etc. So the three only correct options. So option D is the correct explanation for the question number 28. Now we will move on to the 29th question. Which of the which of the following is or are the most significant implications of obtaining Oeko-Tex certification from Eri Silk in the global textile industry? So we need to know what is Oeko-Tex Oeko-Tex certification. It is one of the internationally or globally recognized certification which test the textile textile things which test the textile things, whether it is having any harmful chemical substances or not. So that this Oeko-Tex certification can give environmental environmental free and eco-friendly texts only, eco-friendly cloths only. So this is Oeko-Tex certification. This is about Oeko-Tex certification. Next, coming to Eri silk. Eri silk is one of the four natural silks. So remaining three are mulberry silk, tussar silk, and muga silk. This mulberry silk is manufactured in Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh state, and tussar is manufactured in Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and Chhattisgarh, and this muga is manufactured in Assam. And coming to Eri silk, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, and Meghalaya. Okay, this is the background which we must know before attempting to this question. And coming to the statement number one, it allows Indian exporters to compete in high-end markets that prioritize chemical-free products. Correct. This Oeko-Tex certification itself is about the chemical-free products, to test the chemical-free product of textiles. Next, coming to the second statement, it confirms that Eri silk meets international safety, environmental and quality standards, enabling its entry into premier eco-concise markets. This is also correct because Eri silk is testing under the Oeko-Tex certification. Eri silk is certified with this certification. So that the second statement is also correct. So select the answer using the code given below, means both 1 and 2 are correct. So option C is the correct explanation for the 29th question. And we will move on to the 30th question. That ships from which of the following countries have to cross the Strait of Hormuz to reach out to the Indian Ocean? Here, the question is about the Strait of Hormuz and Indian nation. So, this Strait of Hormuz, and here it is the Indian Ocean. So, what are the countries need to cross this Strait of Hormuz to reach the Indian Ocean? This is the question, awareness on maritime choke points. So this is one of the choke point, Strait of Hormuz. So this Strait of Hormuz is the link between Persian Gulf and Gulf of Oman. The countries which are part of Persian Gulf have to cross the this Strait of Hormuz to reach the Gulf of Oman. From that Gulf of Oman, we can reach the Indian Ocean. So what are the Gulf countries here? Uh, One is Bahrain and second one is Qatar. So 1 and 3 is the correct option here. So option B is the correct option. So in this regard, we have to know some more maritime choke points. Okay, some more maritime choke points. Those are now comes from this list only. Syria and Egypt. These countries need to utilize Suez Canal, which is the link between Mediterranean Sea to Red Sea. Mediterranean Sea to Red Sea. Suez Canal is the link between Mediterranean Sea to Red Sea, and Suez Canal is used by this Egypt. And coming to the Syria, here it is used uh, Babel Mandeb. Babel Mandeb. This is the choke point which links between the Red Sea to Gulf of Aden. So from this Gulf of Aden, we can reach to Indian Ocean again. So here we are learn about Strait of Hormuz, Suez Canal, and Bab el Mandeb, and one more choke point, that is Strait of Malacca, which relates to our India. So this Strait of Malacca is the link between India and the Sri Lanka. So these are the points which we must know regarding these PYQ analysis. Okay. And we have one explanation image for these five questions. Just we are discussed five questions, right? So about five questions, we have one explanation image. We will kept it in our Telegram channel, and the Telegram channel link is will be given in description. If you feel this content is helpful for our preparation, please do one like to our video, and please subscribe to our videos, and subscribe to our channel, and share these videos to future aspirants. Thank you all. Your Pawan Kumar.